Welcome to the Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame. Distinguished guests, ladies and gentlemen, each year the business community gathers together for what has become the signature recognition for individuals who have achieved significant business accomplishments in West Michigan. The Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame was established in 1989 and recognizes West Michigan individuals who have achieved outstanding business success. Each year, we also take a moment to remember laureates and those close to junior achievement who have passed away since the last time we gathered. Please join me in a moment of silence after each name is announced. This year, we remember Deborah Bailey, JA board member from 1987 to 1995. Junior Achievement Edward J. Fry Distinguished Achievement Award recipient, Stella Royce. Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame laureate, Robert Woodrick. Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame laureate, Seymour Padnos. Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame laureate, Ambassador Peter Secchia. Thank you. These prominent figures in the West Michigan landscape will be missed. I don't think anyone will disagree when I say that this has been an extraordinary year. There are so many who have been significantly impacted by the global pandemic, and our hearts go out to those who are in need. Junior Achievement has not escaped the impact since our work happens in partnership with schools, and our livelihood depends on the generosity of the community, both of which have been impacted by COVID-19. One example of the impact is the JA West Michigan Business Hall of Fame. Normally held in May and in person, here we are in October via YouTube. I think that is the point though. We are here. We will continue. We will not stop. We accept the challenge, and that applies to the JA West Michigan Business Hall of Fame and our mission. JA is innovating as we speak. We're creating new ways to reach our mission. We are ensuring the critical content of our programs are reaching young people, which will result in their economic success. We are doing this because tomorrows are important. Generation Z, which includes the class of 2020, has been dubbed the pandemic generation and the lockdown generation. This is due to the sudden and dramatic decline of economic opportunity for those graduating high school and college in the midst of this historic pandemic. Generation Z is at risk of becoming a lost generation, ill-prepared to achieve its potential in a world that is already challenging to navigate. The question might arise, why focus on young people when adults are struggling today? This is not an either-or situation, but a both-and. We need to provide relief to individuals and families adversely impacted by current circumstances. But we also need to take time today to prepare for a better tomorrow. Tomorrow needs us today, and tonight you will hear more about how JA is preparing young people for their tomorrows. Before I introduce tonight's inductees, I would like to thank our generous sponsors who through their support are ensuring that young people today are prepared for their tomorrow. Title sponsor, Wells Fargo. Presenting sponsor, Independent Bank. Supporting sponsor, Spectrum Health. Supporting sponsor, Mercantile Bank. Supporting sponsor, Priority Health. Laureate reception sponsor, Davenport University. General reception sponsor, BDO. Inclusion sponsor, X-Rite. This evening, we gather to honor two new inductees into the JA West Michigan Business Hall of Fame. We are also going to make a major announcement about the Business Hall of Fame. So I'm glad you're here. It is good for us to celebrate, so please feel free to interject in the YouTube chat feature. When you approve of something, you can type it in, applause, hear, hear, hands clapping, or some other expression of approval. Here's a hint. The next part would be an appropriate time to do that. And now, we are pleased to present to you the 2020 Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame inductees, Jamie Mills and Bob Herr.
Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome our two Junior Achiever MCs for the evening, Sabrina Wynn and Roberto Gonzalez Martinez, both seniors from Kellogg'sville High School.
Welcome to the 2020 Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame. Thank you for tuning in to this premiere through YouTube Live. Both Roberto and I offer our congratulations to both of the inductees. I am honored to be one of the JA student MCs this year. The audition for MC was nerve-wracking, but then when we met with Jay Ediger, SVP of Development for JA, he told us, "You're representing the 70,000 young people JA serves." Thanks a lot. High pressure situation here.
I know, like that is going to instill us with confidence. But we have practice. I think we are up to this. How about you?
Yes, we got this, Roberto. Speaking of confidence, that is one of the things our JA programs help young people like you and me develop.
That is correct. JA helps young people grades K through 12 develop a belief in themselves.
I know that JA boosted my self-confidence last year. I started and ran my own JA company. I was a sole proprietor. Do you know what that means?
I do. Sole proprietor means that if it is to be, it is up to me. My JA company last year was with 2 partners. What was it like being the only person in the company?
It was hard and it was fulfilling. You know this about me, but for everyone else out there, I like to be independent, which is another way of saying I like to be in charge. So there's an opportunity for me to see if I could make it on my own. It was overwhelming at times, so many things to do, and I was the only one to do it. I started an apparel business where I added designs to clothing and sold them. There were times when I couldn't do it all and had to call up friends to help, and they were not always available. But overall, it was a great experience. I mean, seriously. How many high school students can say that they started and ran a successful company?
Me, I can say that. But you are correct. JA provides a unique opportunity.
So tell me about your company. What did you sell?
Well, we made and sold scented candles.
Really? Tell me more.
Well, like I said, I had 2 business partners. We ordered our supplies over the internet, and then we would get together at one of our homes and set up an assembly line where each of us did our part to make the candles. It took some time, but we got pretty good at it. However, I think the thing I learned most was working with my partners. There were many times when it was definitely not easy. We would disagree on things, but it was cool because we were committed to working through the conflict and stuck with it until we could get to the resolution.
Do you know what they call that?
No, what do they call that?
Soft skills.
Okay, that sounds cool. Wow, I have soft skills. That's great. I always wanted soft skills, actually. What are soft skills?
Okay, soft skills are things like the ability to work in a team, being able to communicate with your coworkers well, resolve conflicts, and solve problems. Those are all examples of soft skills that employers are looking for. So even if you don't go on to own your own business someday, you already have a head start on being a high-value employee.
Wow. You know, I had a great experience with JA, but I didn't realize all the things that it helped me develop.
That happens a lot. Young people benefit from JA experiences, but don't realize how much they learn until later on in life. Every JA program helps young people develop soft skills, among other things. JA starts in kindergarten and goes all the way through high school. Ultimately, that leads to success for JA alumni.
Hey, yeah, I heard that a JA alumni study was just released last spring. Ipsos was the company that did the survey, and I hear they are fairly reputable. Anyway, there were some pretty interesting results about how JA alumni perform.
You're right. Over half of JA alumni surveyed have started or own their own business, and 8 out of 10 of those businesses have employees. Nearly 3 in 10 have 100 employees or more, and here's the big number. Nearly 2 in 10 have revenues of $5 million or more.
Oh, snap. Those are some impressive results. There's no doubt that not only does JA have significant impact on the young people who experience it, but that impact seems to last a lifetime. All those businesses being started, that has got to have an economic impact also. I had no idea what an edge JA provides young people. Wait a minute. With what is going on in our culture today, I'm guessing there are many who are wondering if the results are the same for different ethnicities. Is there anything in the study that shows how Black, Hispanic, and white JA alumni compare?
Okay, Roberto, you're gonna wanna hold on to your hat. The study shows that Black, Hispanic, and white JA alumni all benefit from their JA experience. In fact, all of them outperform their like ethnic groups in the general population. More than half of Black, Hispanic, and white JA alumni have started a business. More than half of Black and Hispanic JA alumni and a little less than half of white JA alumni said that JA was instrumental in deciding to pursue further education. Nearly all JA alumni say JA positively impacted their future choices regardless of ethnicity. And JA also had a significant impact on alumni self-confidence.
So today, there are a lot of people trying to figure out how to provide equal access to economic opportunity for all those ethnicities. Based on the scientifically valid study, it sure looks like JA has this figured out and in fact has been doing it for many, many years.
That's right. JA is giving all young people the opportunity to own their economic success.
Wow, I am learning a lot tonight. I wonder if any of the people watching this premiere are learning anything. Hey, people out there, why don't you let everyone know if you learned something new by commenting in the live chat feature? You know, say I did, or yeah, or wow if you are impressed.
Okay, Roberto, we have one more topic to cover before we move on to the induction of this year's laureates and the big announcement.
Oh no, you want to talk about COVID-19, don't you? Do we really have to?
Hey now, I think people are interested in our perspective and they really do need to know what JA is doing to adjust to these circumstances.
Are you sure? I think maybe people are tired of hearing about it.
Tell you what, let's take a vote. Hey, all you people out there, type in the live chat yes if you want to hear about COVID-19 and no if you don't. Go ahead, type it in.
Sabrina, we can't see what they're typing in.
Okay, you're right, but I'm sure that everyone has typed yes.
Okay, let's do this. Here's how it has affected me. I think that when it first hit, I was worried about what this might mean for my future. But as time has gone by, I have begun to have hope again.
I think you've hit the nail on the head. Hope is the big issue during these challenging times. Hopelessness for our generation is a real danger.
You know, we opened this evening talking about self-confidence and how JA helps instill confidence. I think self-confidence is one of our greatest weapons against hopelessness.
Actually, we have a video that explains this pretty well.
Okay, roll that video.
Not long ago, they were Generation Z, Gen Z, Zoomers. But now, they are the pandemic generation, the lockdown generation. The question is, will they become a lost generation? The new normal has been an overwhelming experience for all of us, but an especially profound one for today's young people. For many, their hopes and dreams have vanished before their eyes, and the future remains uncertain for the rest. What happens to them today will shape the way they see the world tomorrow. Will they view our nation as a land of hope, opportunity, and unlimited potential, or as something else entirely? Waiting to see what happens isn't an option. The time to act is now by giving them the tools, resources, and support they need to navigate uncertain times, reach their potential, and create a better future for themselves, their families, and communities. Junior Achievement's proven programs can help them do just that. But we can't do it alone. We are prepared to deliver life-changing experiences to young people, whether they are in person or virtual. But we need your support now if we are to make this happen. An investment today can help create a brighter and more just future. But hope can't wait.
That video is inspiring to me. I hope there are people willing to invest in us through JA. When schools closed in March of 2020, JA had curriculum available online and free to everyone within 1 week. The next week, there were JA programs available online and free for every grade level, including a website which used COVID-19 to teach economic concepts like supply and demand.
JA has spent the summer working on developing robust programming that is available whether schools have students in seat or are learning virtually. These programs have content available with flexible options for volunteers to integrate into the content either remote, live, or through recorded videos.
JA's response has been quick, efficient, and effective because JA believes that our tomorrows are worth investing in. We need what JA provides to give us hope for our future.
Well, Sabrina, JA doesn't do this alone, and particularly this year, JA needs help. Last year, due to COVID, and for the first time in a long time, JA ended the year in a deficit. Expenses have been cut this year, but JA needs financial support.
I wonder if we could ask those who are viewing this to consider making a contribution to help young people like us have hope for our future.
I think that is a great idea, and I think there are some generous folks out there who would be willing to help make JA possible for other young people like us. There's a link right in the description which people can click on and make a gift right now.
Thank you in advance for your generosity. JA relies on the support of generous donors like you and the major sponsors for this evening, which we need to thank right now. All right, folks, it would be great if you could applaud in the live chat feature for these generous sponsors. Let's give a round of applause to our title sponsor, Wells Fargo.
Our presenting sponsor is Independent Bank.
Supporting sponsor, Spectrum Health.
Supporting sponsor, Mercantile Bank.
Supporting sponsor, Priority Health.
Laureate reception sponsor, Davenport University, and general reception sponsor, BDO. Let's give them all a round of applause for the generosity in the live chat.
Established in 1989, the Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame has become a part of the fabric of West Michigan. The Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame sculpture is designed to pay tribute to the West Michigan landscape. This year's award is sponsored by TCF Bank.
Those who have been inducted join an extraordinary group whose accomplishments make West Michigan a great place to live.
Laureates are presented with a crystal medallion at the next Business Hall of Fame event they attend. This medallion is assigned to all of their status as a laureate in the Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame. At each subsequent Business Hall of Fame, laureates can be identified by their crystal medallions.
We will now conduct the crystal medallion ceremony. At this time, our 2019 laureates, Carl Betts and Tom Fox, will be presented their crystal medallions. Due to COVID-19, each of those 2019 inductees will be presented crystal medallions by members of their family. Please show your applause and approval through the live chat feature.
Today, I'm honored to receive the Crystal Medallion as a sign of my induction into the JA West Michigan Business Hall of Fame. I am so proud to have my grandson, Grant Moorhead, with me to present the medallion.
I'm happy to receive this beautiful crystal medallion on behalf of the West Michigan Junior Achievement Hall of Fame from my granddaughter, Allison. I would also like to take this opportunity to congratulate Jamie R. Mills. I'm sorry I can't be there to personally say this to her. Also to Robert Herr. As far as Robert Herr is concerned, I congratulate him and I sincerely hope he'll give me extra strokes the next time we play golf.
At this time, we would like to recognize all the laureates in the Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame.
Each year, a laureate selection committee meets to review the nominations for induction. We thank the chair of this committee, Dick Antonini, and his committee for their work. To be selected is a great honor. This year, we are inducting 2 individuals into the JA West Michigan Business Hall of Fame. Ladies and gentlemen, enjoy this video highlighting the accomplishments of the first 2020 Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame inductee.
Bob Herr was born and raised in South Bend, Indiana. In high school, Bob was a track and field athlete and a record holder. After graduating from high school in 1963, Bob enrolled at Western Michigan University with the goal of becoming an architect. However, in the second semester of his sophomore year, while helping a roommate with an accounting problem, he found that putting numbers in rows and columns and using debits and credits came naturally. That summer, Bob enrolled in an accounting class. After doing well, Bob transferred to the accounting program in the fall of his junior year. Bob worked his way through college laboring for a brick mason who happened to be a client of Crow. Bob's name was passed on to a recruiting partner at the firm, which led Bob to working as an intern during the winter of his senior year at Western. After returning to Western in the spring to finish classes and graduate in June of 1967, Bob was offered a full-time position at Crow, which had offices in South Bend and Elkhart, Indiana. At the time Bob joined Crow, the firm was doubling in size every 5 years. This growth provided opportunities for expansion. Bob, who had become a partner, was asked in 1983 to be the lead partner in opening a Michigan office. Bob spent a year researching and exploring different cities around the state before selecting Grand Rapids as the location for the new office. Grand Rapids was chosen for its numerous family-owned businesses, its position as a regional hub, and the firm's existing connections to local banks and law firms. Demonstrating a commitment to the area, the firm purchased a permanent interest in Riverfront Plaza. At the time, the Grand Rapids office had only 1 client. By the date they opened, they had 2. In June 1984, 15 people, including Bob and 3 other partners, opened a new office in Riverfront Plaza, establishing their commitment to West Michigan, which continues to this day. 2 years after the opening of the Grand Rapids office, Bob shifted his focus to expanding the client base in Kent County and the surrounding market. Under Bob's leadership, the firm expanded their use of technology, growing their service to the IT industry, as well as other specializations including banking, family business, manufacturing, and distribution. In 2007, Bob retired from Crow. During his 40 years at the firm, Crow has grown to over 40 offices and 4,200 professionals, making it the 9th largest public accounting and consulting firm in the U.S. The Grand Rapids office grew from 15 to over 215 staff and is one of the largest CPA and consulting firms in West Michigan. In addition to his leadership and achievements at Crow, Bob has given his time and expertise to a multitude of organizations over his career. Soon after opening the Grand Rapids office, Bob introduced himself to the executive director of United Way and asked, "What can I do to help?" This led to his involvement in many organizations around West Michigan. After graduating from Leadership Grand Rapids in 1992, Bob became board chair at the United Way in 1994 and also served on the board of Catholic Charities, Junior Achievement, and Mercy Health St. Mary's, where he served as board chair in 1996 and 1997. These are just a few of the many boards and nonprofits to which Bob has lent his talents, a commitment which continues, including serving on Junior Achievement's JA Building Futures Inspiring Dreams campaign. When not working, Bob dedicates his time to being a handyman for Barb and their children and building brick patios for friends and family, completing approximately a dozen of them since his days as a laborer in college. Bob has golfed with the same group of 8 colleagues for 22 years. Bob and Barb, who have been married 53 years, enjoy visiting Hilton Head annually. They like to travel, spending as much time as possible with their son Mike, daughter Katie, and 3 granddaughters. Bob's career began when he was helping a roommate with his homework. He says the most rewarding part of his long accounting career was helping people develop both professionally and personally. Bob's leadership at Crow and the community has resulted in others being educated and prepared to enjoy their own success. Congratulations to Bob Herr, 2020 Junior Achievement West Michigan Hall of Fame laureate.
Thank you very much. This is indeed an honor to be recognized for this prestigious award as an inductee into the Business Hall of Fame. I particularly want to thank Junior Achievement and extend my congratulations to Jamie, a friend, great business and community leader. Let me start by congratulating Bill and the JA Board on the recent groundbreaking at their new JA Free Enterprise Center. This will be a powerful learning opportunity for young people in our community where they will learn financial literacy, work readiness skills, along with entrepreneurship. Congratulations, JA. I spent my entire career with Crow, which encourages people to become involved in their community. Feeling talented people can make a difference and make a contribution. I'm very proud that Crow believes that as a corporate citizen, it is a responsibility to contribute to the community that sustains them as an organization. They value sharing the skills and experiences of their people in their many office locations throughout the United States to help these communities become a better place to live and work so everybody wins. So this award isn't just about me. It belongs to my partners and the staff at Crow that helped build the office to what it is today with a staff of over 200, especially John Canepa, a past laureate, a very close friend who was a great role model for me and mentor for me and others in the firm. I want to thank the founding partners at Crow that tapped me on the shoulder one day to tell me the firm had planned on opening an office in Michigan and wanted me to decide the best location, develop the business plan, and put together the team and then lead the office. It was totally unexpected, but an opportunity of a lifetime. I want to thank the Grand Rapids community for being so welcoming and willing to include someone new by saying, come on in and join us. We have seen Grand Rapids grow and prosper immensely since we moved here in 1984. Everyone's willingness to give, the public, the private partnerships, and collaborative atmosphere are a big part of what makes it work so well. And I want to thank my family, especially my wife, Barb, who encouraged me, counseled me, and never turned down an opportunity to go to a black tie event and social function. And we learned there are many in Grand Rapids, and provide a perspective that helped me be a better person and volunteer. And shortly after we opened the office, she was instrumental in introducing to what became one of the larger long-term clients. So I will close with a piece of advice for our junior achievement students. Volunteer, figure out what you have a passion for, and don't be afraid to knock on the door and ask how you can help. You'll be surprised at the results. Again, thank you for this great honor.
Ladies and gentlemen, please enjoy this video highlighting the accomplishments of the second laureate being inducted this evening.
Though born and raised in Huntington, New York, Jamie Mills enrolled at the University of Michigan, earning her bachelor's degree in 1974 and her master's in 75. While waitressing between teaching jobs in 1983, Jamie accepted an on-the-spot job offer from Union Mutual, and her journey in the insurance industry began. Jamie's territory was West Michigan, and in 1986, Union Mutual wanted to promote Jamie, which would have required her to move. Not wanting to leave Grand Rapids and stop the work she enjoyed, Jamie followed the advice of colleague and mentor Gene Gilmore and struck out on her own. With a loan from Old Kent offered on little more than Gene's word, Jamie left Union Mutual on May 1st and started Mills Benefit Group on May 2nd, 1986. Jamie started the agency sharing an employee. After 1 year, the agency had 3 employees. As Mills Benefit Group evolved from an insurance agency earning commissions to a consulting firm that designed policies, Jamie's ability to think ahead of the curve helped the business grow. 25 years ago, long before wellness was widely discussed in the insurance industry, Jamie designed aggressive wellness plans for companies that encouraged employees to have a relationship with their primary care providers, a first in West Michigan. In the early 1990s, before the internet was a standard tool for all businesses, Mills Benefit Group collaborated with an IT firm to develop a paperless enrollment process that allowed employees of small businesses to enroll online and work directly with insurance companies to ensure that they were equipped to accept the newly designed forms. At the end of 2012, as Jamie was preparing to retire, Mills Benefit Group sold to a larger insurance company. In this move, Jamie's main focus was to ensure her longtime Mills employees had a place in the new company. However, Jamie soon returned to work as an independent contractor with some previous clients on a consulting basis. Today, Jamie consults for a handful of clients and partners with Advantage Benefit Group. In this partnership, Advantage handles the day-to-day operations, leaving Jamie to focus solely on strategic planning and consulting. Jamie's business acumen and civic involvement has been recognized numerous times. She received the Grand Rapids Business Journal Top Women-Owned Business Award in 2012 and 2013, and the Clara Barton Humanitarian of the Year in 2014, to name a few. Jamie served on the Junior Achievement Board from 1988 to 1998 and became the board's first female chair. She currently co-chairs the JA Building Futures Inspiring Dreams campaign and is a Junior Achievement Free Enterprise and Heritage Society member. She is a recipient of the Edward J. Fry Distinguished Achievement Award for her work with many nonprofits, such as Heart of West Michigan United Way, Pause with a Cause, Bissell Pet Foundation, Migrant Legal Aid, Southern Poverty Law Center, and the U.S. Holocaust Museum, just to name a few. Jamie and her husband Jim have a blended family of 7 children, 19 grandchildren, and 4 great-grandchildren, spread from the East Coast to Hawaii. Jamie and Jim are fortunate that they often have the whole family up to their home in Harbor Springs, where they enjoy golfing, boating, snowshoeing, and the simple natural beauty of the area. Throughout her career, Jamie Mills' main goal has been to help people throughout their most difficult times. Telling client patients who were ailing to focus on getting well, she'd take care of the paperwork. With her knowledge and appreciation of the local and regional healthcare system, Jamie's worked with Mills Benefit Group and as an independent contractor has provided countless positive outcomes for patients and her clients. Congratulations, Jamie Mills, 2020 Junior Achievement West Michigan Hall of Fame laureate.
Thank you, Junior Achievement of Michigan Great Lakes, for this recognition. It was an honor to have a business in West Michigan for over 35 years. I would be amiss to celebrate the success of Mills Benefit Group without a big thank you to Ruth Bader Ginsburg. 35 years ago, when I founded Mills Benefit Group, I was the first woman in the state of Michigan to own an employee benefits consulting agency. I was able to negotiate with banks for funding and establish credit, which would not have been available just 8 years earlier. So thank you for breaking down those barriers. For young students and professionals looking to start a business, I have 3 recommendations. 1, education. Take all you can. The JA programs that are available to you are incredible. I did not learn how to run a business until I was running a business. The learning curve would have been much shorter if I had had the opportunity to learn about profit and loss, lease negotiations, employee negotiations, long before I was doing it. JA programs not only teach you how to run a business, they teach you how to understand business and how to participate with business as a vendor or an employee. Number 2, integrity. Honesty and integrity are the key to success. Some companies may succeed short-term without those qualities, but not for long. Own up to your mistakes. We all make them. Number 3, your team. I am being honored, but it also belongs to the women and men who work beside me. My success would not have been possible without them. We worked helping hundreds of people over the years who were terminally ill, navigating a difficult healthcare system. My team was compassionate warriors who fought for the clients in sometimes uphill battles. They did that with knowledge and with grace, and I am forever grateful. So to my MBG team and to Junior Achievement of Michigan Great Lakes, thank you for this recognition.
Once again, we would like to offer our heartfelt congratulations to Bob Herr and Jamie Mills. And now, I am pleased to introduce a major announcement regarding the Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame.
On September 30th, 2020, JA held a COVID-safe groundbreaking to turn the integrated architecture building into the JA Free Enterprise Center, which will house 3 new learning labs. The Fox Family JA BizTown for 5th and 6th grade students, the Carl and Susan Haskell JA Finance Park, serving middle school and high school students, and the Hayworth JA Entrepreneurship Incubator, which will be a leadership development and small business launching pad for high school youth from across our region. This facility and these learning labs are part of the $12.9 million Building Futures Inspiring Dreams campaign. With $9.8 million, or 75% of the project raised, construction has begun. When the campaign is complete, JA will be able to build futures and inspire dreams in students from a majority of JA of the Michigan Great Lakes 50-county service area. As visitors, volunteers, and Hayworth JA Entrepreneurship Incubator students enter the JA Free Enterprise Center, they will walk into the Inspiration Lobby on the mezzanine level. This aspirational experience will change lives. Upon entering the lobby and to the left of the reception desk will be the JA Training Center. JA volunteers who deliver JA's traditional classroom programs, as well as the teachers and volunteers who will be leading student experiences in the 3 learning labs, will be trained in this well-equipped and welcoming area. The mezzanine level Inspiration Lobby provides an open and clear observation vantage point for the Fox Family JA BizTown, which is located on the floor below. The Inspiration Lobby is also aptly named for a collection of exhibits which will inspire all those who see them. The first of 3 primary exhibits is the Freedom Gallery. The United States of America is based on the freedoms we enjoy, established long ago by our ancestors. These freedoms were secured and recorded in the founding documents of our country, which form the basis for our free enterprise economy. The Declaration of Independence, the Constitution, and the Bill of Rights will be proudly displayed. The second of 3 primary exhibits will be the Edward J. Fry Distinguished Achievement Award exhibit sponsored by the Fry Foundation. Edward Fry, President and CEO of Union Bank and Trust, was the founder of Junior Achievement in Grand Rapids in 1955. JA established the Edward J. Fry Distinguished Achievement Award to honor those, like Ed Fry, who have contributed to our civic life. These contributions have been in a variety of areas, including education, philanthropy, religion, social service, the arts, and science. These contributions impact the quality of life in West Michigan. In 1989, the Junior Achievement Grand Rapids Business Hall of Fame was established with the induction of 6 business titans: Rich DeVos and Jay Van Andel, Richard Gillette, Fred Meyer, David Hunting, and Edward J. Fry. This momentous occasion culminated in the establishment of the JA Business Hall of Fame at what was then the Kent County International Airport. The Business Hall of Fame was established to tell the story of the successes of West Michigan's growth and prosperity. As laureates were added and the available room became squeezed, the search was on for a new venue. In October of 1996, a new venue was established in West Michigan, the Van Andel Arena. Just 1 month later, the now JA West Michigan Business Hall of Fame was moved to the Van Andel Arena. It is with great pleasure that Junior Achievement announces the new home of the Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame. This community asset will be moved to the Inspiration Lobby of the JA Free Enterprise Center. This modern new Business Hall of Fame will be dynamic and will use the power of technology with 3 interactive screens to tell the story of the business titans of West Michigan who have done so much to enhance the quality of life we enjoy. Additionally, homage will be paid to the inaugural class with their original Business Hall of Fame pen and ink drawings displayed for all to see. The Inspiration Lobby experience will be available to all JA Free Enterprise Center visitors, students in the Hayworth JA Entrepreneurship Incubator Lab, and also as a destination for local social studies teachers to bring their students. They will experience these interactive exhibits and receive a miniature copy of the U.S. Constitution. Junior Achievement is pleased to provide a permanent home for the Junior Achievement West Michigan Business Hall of Fame in a setting which will provide inspiration for all who visit.
Well, Sabrina, we're at the end of a great evening, and I'm grateful that I had the opportunity to co-MC with you.
Roberto, I feel the same way, and I think I speak for both of us when I say this has been a great experience. And to everyone watching, we hope to see you in person at the 2021 JA Business Hall of Fame in October. Have a great night, and God bless.